Hey, welcome back to No Garage Garage. I don't know, Chip here. Haven't shaved in a while. I'm smoking, and I got a project. In the last video, you guys see me trade off the Blazer from hell for, I'm sure you figured out, an F-150. So let's get into the F-150. Here we go. This is my new to me 1986 F-150. Okay, so let's give the backstory on this truck. This is, again, a 1986 F-150. Find some light. I had a truck driver pull up. I'm sitting there trying to do my first time ever doing any kind of B-roll, and had a truck driver pull up. Nice. Anyway, backstory to this is a guy that I work with. This was his dad's truck. He bought it brand new in 1985, obviously late. I couldn't tell you what year. I don't have the original door. I am going to see if I can get a hold of it. Obviously it's damaged, but I would like to get the information off the door. Actually, it might be over by the door striker. I need to look. Anyway, so it's been in the family since brand new until a couple of months ago, when another guy that I work with was looking for a vehicle. They said, hey, you know, we've got this truck. It's been sitting around for quite a while. I guess it sat for a few years. One of the sons, or grandsons actually, tried to get it running, and it sat for a couple more years. And then this other guy bought it and put fuel pumps in it, alternator in it, and got it going. So, problem is this guy also has a reputation for being really rough on trucks, or on cars in general. He's drove some doozies. He's had some nice ones that ended up being bad, and he got his hands on this. I made it my life's goal to get this truck from him because I love F-150s. I love Ford trucks, older 80s. These are the bullnose trucks. I like these. I like the brick nose, but I prefer a bullnose. And it's a short bed. Now, the significance with a short bed is me and my wife, when we first got together, within the first few months, we owned gray and dark blue short bed. And it actually had hand painted pinstriping, and at the very back of the bed it said Baby Bull, hand painted on there. It was beautiful. For a Michigan truck. Anyway, So when this became available for me to get, I tried to trade him for the Crown Vic. He didn't want nothing to do with it. I happened to mention the Blazer, and he freaked out. He had to have that Blazer. Now I got something to trade. And this happened in the middle of me making the last video. I just happened to bring it up after I had put the soft lines on the back for the brakes, and he had to have it. Had to have it. Kept bugging me. I've got the title in the truck. When you want to do this? I got the title in the truck. I'm like, you know, I need to fix it. I couldn't let it go without fixing that mirror and cleaning the interior. It just, I couldn't do it. Anyway, long story long, I've got the truck. He's got the Blazer. I'm happy. I don't know if he is. I let him know that I never daily drove that car, so I have no idea what's wrong with it. What I do know is I will be able to drive it to his house, which is 30 miles away. And I did. So there's that. So, and you guys seen it. It'll spin the tires, wheel hops. It'll spin the tires. If you followed any of the videos on it, you've seen it go from couldn't get over 45, 50 mile an hour to spinning the tires. Anyway, so what's my plans with this truck? In the short term, making it safe. It needs front end work. So I will be ordering inner and outer tie rods, ball joints, shocks, all the way around. It doesn't need brakes. These brakes will throw you through the windshield. They've been redone and redone very, very, very well. So I'm not worried about those. Once I'm done with that, I also picked up today, actually. I had picked up a set of wheels for it, as you've seen with the B-roll there. These are some mismatched tires. This thing will scare you driving down the road. It really will. So I did pick up a set of 16-inch aluminum rims, bullet hole rims. I think they're called bullet hole. I don't know. They got holes in them all the way around, but they don't have the rivets. So anyway, I'll show you them at the end of the video because I'm not at the house right now. So that will be after I do the front end. I'll get them cleaned up before I take them. We'll run to the tire shop, my favorite tire shop, and I will get it. They have all-terrain tires on it right now, Nitto all-terrains that are bald. It's bald. I want to go to street tires. Again, they're 16-inch, not 15-inch. Like this truck calls for, so it's going to make the truck sit up a little. Maybe if I get just a smaller sidewall, but they will be wider because they are 8-inch rim, where the factory rims are 7-inch. So I'll be able to go with some 50s. Maybe I'll go with some 55s on the front, 45s on the back, just to give it a little bit wider, you know, a little nicer stance. Then the first major project I want to do once the safety aspect is finished. Well, okay, this truck does not run good. It needs a major tune-up. Everything underneath the truck is leaking, including the transmission. So I will be going through with a full set of plugs, wires, cap, rotor, clean the injectors, change the oil, go to the transmission, change the fluid in there, change the filter, change the gasket because it is leaking. I'm not sure where it's leaking, so I will also get a new O-ring for the dipstick tube. There's oil all over the engine. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but that will come with one of my next major projects. The first major project, actually, whatever I come up with first will be the first major project. It is either going to be lowering the truck. couple inches. I'm not going to go crazy. I don't want it slammed on the ground. I just want it leveled and lowered a little. And then the next major project will be getting rid of the EFI. Getting rid of the factory EFI. The plan there is throw a 4-barrel center head on it, and then going with an ACES system, the ACES EFI system. I know a guy that's Irish Outlaw Garage. Go check him out. Great content over there, and he did the ACES system on 2 of his cars now. The first one he did a couple years ago, and it's still, even in the dead of winter, he lives up north, even in the dead of winter, it's in a 1968 Pontiac ambulance, or hearse, whichever. It fires up every time. Every time. It could sit for weeks, and it'll fire up. So that's what I want to go with here. But I don't know what order I'm doing it in. I know I do need to get it running better before I do anything. I do need to make it safe before I do anything with the steering and the suspension. It needs shocks all the way around. This thing bounces like crazy. Yeah, so here we go with a full uncut video. I haven't stopped this camera yet. I'm sure there'll be some skip edits to get rid of my hand out of the camera. But other than that, let's take a look under the motor. Or under the motor? How about under the hood? It is getting dark out. I know it's hard to tell because for some reason these cameras will pick up the sky without a problem. Okay, still got. You know what I've noticed too is this truck. You notice how it's blue in the camera. At least from what I see, it looks blue in the camera. To my eyeballs, it's green. I don't understand. Like, see that green there? Oh, well, it looks blue too. Now this, to me, looks blue. Under the hood looks blue. But that, to me, looks green. Weirdest damn thing. Here's the motor. They did a piss poor job pulling out the smog pump. Nothing's closed off there. I've got vacuum leaks all over the place. Supposedly the alternator's been replaced, and maybe it has. It's shiny. I guess the starter's been replaced. The starter solenoid's been replaced with the cheap aftermarket one. I prefer the good Ford ones of these with the posts that go off each side. The grill got me. I mean, look, this is loose. This is loose. There's just problems. The linkage here broke. There's problems. There's problems with it. It needs some love. And the guy I got it from would not have given it the love that it needs. He got it running. I'll give him that. He did get it running. I'm going to give it the love. With that, let's something I haven't tried yet. I've had this truck now for a week. Ended up going to Michigan. You'll see that next week for a family emergency. It's got a homemade dual exhaust on it. Homemade. With cherry bombs. I hate cherry bombs. And it ends at the cherry bombs in the middle of the truck. But it is true duals, So I'm thinking about going to Speedy, what was that? Speedy Equipment, Tom's Refurb, and buying mufflers from him and taking the truck to a muffler shop and getting this exhaust done right all the way out. Probably dumping, I don't know if I want to dump before the tires or after, but they are going to go through some Speedy Equipment mufflers. Anyways, let's see. Can I get, I haven't tried this yet. Nope, won't spin. These guys in this truck back here are probably thinking I'm silly. But, it runs all right. Oh, the other thing that he did when he changed the fuel pump too, and when he did that, he pulled the bolts, all but one, because he said it was rusted, out of the bed, and never put them back. I don't know what he did with them. I ordered a new set out of LMC. They should be here in a few days, and I can get this bed bolted down. So, yeah, there's that. Now I'm gonna, ow. Oh, it's dark. It is dark. Going down the driveway. I still haven't stopped the camera yet, but like I said, there will be edits. Dang. Yeah, neighbors are gonna love me with this truck. So, oh, you can't see me. You really can't. Let's pull up here. Show you these wheels that are going on it. These are the wheels that will be, well, my mic's doing weird things. These are the wheels that are going on. Like I say, they look like a bullet hole rim. They all got center caps. They need a major cleaning. With that, I'm gonna get the heck out of here. So yeah, truck is my next running project. I'm gonna start working on. I got a couple things left to do to white trash before I go out on poverty tour. If you want to know more about poverty tour, I don't know, I'll make a video on it probably when I go on poverty tour. It's an unsanctioned rally going to duct tape drags. Duct tape drags. That being said, I'm gonna get the heck out of here and put the truck away. I gotta get a shower and shave and get ready for work tomorrow. You guys have fun. Don't forget merch.ng-g.com. That's merch.ng-g.com for some great t-shirts. That's all I got right now. See ya. Bye.